Oh, I know. Do I sound muted to you? No, there is not. How are y'all? Oh, I'm something. I don't know what I am. I'm tired, I guess. I do not know what to play next. Honestly, I knew that this would happen. I don't know. We just had such a solid block of bangers that now I think there's going to be a weird. It's going to be difficult to jump into something else. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I just feel like all the life has gone out of me.
Reticulating sperms.
Anonymous, thank you for that gift sub. Yeah, pretty much like normal, I guess. I've never even heard of blueprints.
Reticulating sperms.
Anonymous, thank you for that gift sub. 2 3-month gift subs back to back. I guess this is my first time going into the butthole authenticator. Digicamon, thank you for 77 months. The the nice turntable is still down, yeah. I have the backup hooked up, but I've just been in hell. I've been in hell and I have not been normal for I want to say like many months. It kind of feels like I died at some point. Oh, like I have stuff sitting on top of the backup turntable is how things are going in my life. I mean, longer than that. I feel like I've been just the world's worst streamer ever since we moved here and getting worse. I myself, just like as a person, I feel like I'm becoming worse and worse, more and more awful. Yeah, thanks to Zix's help, we did identify the culprit, and it was Shopify. It was quite weird. Um, Zix's snippet gave me the exact module that was doing the thing, and we looked at it, had to unminify it, and then also there was nothing in there that looked like it was doing anything, but except for there was one suspicious block that was obfuscated. So Zik deobfuscated it, and it was a function that just basically no opt console.log entirely. Log, error, warn, everything. No clue as to why. It was fixed this morning. So, best guess, someone checked in something that they didn't mean to and pushed it to production. I guess. I don't know. Don't know how that happened. I don't even really understand what they would have needed that for. My best guess on that is regular console must have been interfering with something that they like maybe they had some sort of debug stuff of their own. Like maybe they had some like roll your own console debug stuff and they needed to override the console. I have no idea, but yeah. Yeah, for all of Shopify, they pushed that out to everyone. I think for the most part, it would have only affected developers like myself, not customers. Customers might have experienced a very minor performance improvement. Anything you can hear me out on to make me feel better? Uh, if only it were so simple, Crazeth, but I don't know. It's not anything specific.
Reticulating sperms.
Anonymous, thank you for another 3-month gift sub to Caltash. It was probably somebody trying to prove they are a 100x developer. I'm going to drown myself, I think. Well, the way I'm saying that alert is a reference to SimCity 2000, the origin of one of their loading things. It used to have this voice while it was loading up, and it would say, like, reticulating splines, among other things. And the I can't tell you why I said reticulating sperms. I don't remember the context. Was it? Oh, maybe it was. How fish are made?
That's what
Maybe.
come means.
Because it did have like the wobbling. Actually, there was a giant sperm. Or well, there was a giant condom. I don't know if there was a giant sperm. Sith Commander, thank you for the biddies. I was being facetious. I was just being facetious. I don't know. I just a sort of a large variety of circumstances descended upon me that have made me kind of feel like I can't do anything ever. And that's why just everything feels like a burden. And I mean that in a sort of like, not that streaming is a burden, but even just doing the things I want to do, it's like I don't even, man. I guess it's normal day job stuff, but there's many other things too. There were a lot of things, like I said, that conspired together to kind of really put me in a sort of long-term doldrums. Day job is stressful. We moved to a place that I don't like. Politics have been bad, really bad. Almost all of my friends went on to the no coast schedule. Um, I just haven't been feeling great. I don't know. A lot of stuff like that. Probably burnout too, yeah. Particularly recently, I've been on this project, which this is just a self imposed disaster that I have inflicted upon myself. And I have
Just tons of tiny dicks, like a serving bowl of party wieners.
Anonymous. Thank you for the 15 gift subs. God damn. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. What are you doing?
Just tons of tiny dicks. Like
Anonymous,
a serving
thank you for
bowl
15
of
more
party
gift
wieners.
subs. I appreciate you. Thank you. This does kind of... It's funny how...
Hot dinos in your area.
11 more gift subs. Goddamn. Thank you. Thank you, Anonymous. I was going to say, it's funny how fucking broken the hype train is on my channel, where it will pop up when nothing's been happening. Like, right, there was one the other day that was like right at the end of the stream, right? Nothing had been going on. No subs, no bits, no nothing. And then a hype train just started on its own. Anonymous here drops 41 gift subs. No hype train. Yeah. It's okay. We don't need a hype train. It's just funny to me. I feel like everything breaks around me. It's just like whenever I play any video game. I'm the ultimate QA guy. Hire me, everyone. Oh, yeah. That would explain it.
Reticulating sperms.
Anonymous, thank you for the 3 months gift sub to Surfer Dude. We are jacking off over here. Azrael, thank you for the 5 gifties. Very much appreciated.
I can grant you 3 wishes if you feed me a baked apple.
Anonymous, thank you for the gift subs. Foxborn, thank you for the 20 gift subs.
Just tons of tiny dicks. Like a serving bowl of party wieners.
I feel bad now because I was talking about being down, and now you guys are doing this, and I feel like you're trying to cheer me up, but that was... I hate the... I've talked about this before, but I hate the idea that this is like...
You son of a bitch!
It makes me feel like I manipulated you, basically, and I hate that. Anonymous, thank you for the 3 gift subs. Oh, I appreciate it,
Reticulating
y'all.
sperms.
Surfer, thank you for the gift sub.
I'm going to rebrand myself as Crabstar.
Television, thank you for 87 months.
I can grant you 3 wishes if you feed me a baked apple.
Anonymous, thank you for the 3 gift subs. That goddamn 3 gift sub alert. Ah, there's the hype train coming into the station. What did you redeem, Ifa? On-screen celebration. Busy bussy. I'm sorry for whatever you're not getting for your bits. Or points? Is that points? I don't even know now. Anonymous, thank you for 4 gift subs.
Jesus said,
I'm in you. I'm inside of you.
Jesus is inside.
You sons of bitch!
Look inward. Hey, Lindley, thank you for the biddies. Anonymous, thank you for the 3 gift subs. Oh, did it? I see. I guess that's something that I don't see on my end at all in any way. Oh, I see, Psycho Boy. That makes sense. That doesn't explain the ones where it just shows up out of nowhere, but that makes some sense. No, if a why. No, Dork. No. Don't throw your points away. Ooh. Okay, yeah. I guess you have a lot. $2 million? Jesus Lord. Inflation is out of control. It basically is just for when I do games like RimWorld where I have to name characters, and so essentially people can pay channel points to get in line. The downside is that a lot of points will inevitably go to waste because there's only so many characters that end up getting named, and yeah. Sheesh. RimWorld's getting another DLC? Sheesh. Well, thank you all for the bits and subs. I appreciate that.
Suck me and suck me right.
I don't remember saying any of these things, man. Hey, Lindley, thank you for the biddies. When I hear the alert, sometimes it feels like I just have amnesia.
What? No! Stop sucking me!
Well, those go together. Seth, thank you for the biddies. If a thank you for the, what was that? A creaking floor?
You accusing me of cranking it out on stream?
Food. Thank you for the 5 gift subs. Bun Bun.
He's saying, come now, come unto me now.
What's the one that's like fucking 15 minutes long? Seth, thank you for those biddies. Eat my butt. If thank you for the biddies. There's 10 that are like that. Oh no. Oh, I got a hype chest. Spit the truth. I meant for Come Preacher specifically.
This right here is the greatest feeling in the world.
That one's pretty good. Sid, thank you for those biddies. Damn, almost 15 years, Tech Furry. That also predates Stream a Day. In case you're wondering and you're not normally around here, I'm basically doing one of my shorter talkie only check-in streams because I've been destroying myself on a work project and basically giving every waking moment to it because I have no sense of self-preservation. I feel bad because I've done quite a number of streams like this in the past 3 weeks, I want to say. I started falling off. Yeah. Yeah, it really does. I don't know if I regaled everyone here with my bullshit. I feel like I am just so full of bullshit lately, and I always feel very conflicted about whether to talk about it because I don't I know that like talking about bad shit just brings everybody down, but it's also just on my mind all the time. But the let me see if I can find this real quick. LinkedIn sucks, which is obvious. The CEO of Shopify, apparently there was a supposedly leaked memo that was just basically this insane, stupid AI bullshit. Says stuff like, using AI effectively is now a fundamental expectation of everyone at Shopify. AI proficiency is now mandatory. Using AI effectively is no longer optional at Shopify. It is a baseline expectation for all employees, regardless of role. This makes a significant cultural and operational shift. Non-use of AI requires justification. Employees must demonstrate why AI cannot be used before requesting additional resources, e.g. more staff or time. Stagnation is framed as failure. Employees are encouraged to continuously upskill and encourage or experiment with AI. AI in product development. AI must be integrated into the early stages, prototype phase, of all GSD Get Shit Done projects. This approach is intended to dramatically accelerate learning, iteration, and team collaboration. Performance accountability. Shopify is adding AI usage to its performance and peer review criteria, making AI adoption part of how employees are evaluated and rewarded, including leadership and executive teams. And I'm pretty sure that Shopify just laid off a bunch of people. This article covering this doesn't mention it, but there was also bullshit in there about 100x. I want to find that part. I found that particularly egregious. I don't know if I'll find it, but nevertheless, I saw this shit when it came out and I hated it. And then in my all hands today, it was brought up at my work. Brilliant usage of AI is already helping high achievers accomplish 100x the work. That's what it was. And, you know, this shit spreads really quickly through LinkedIn to all the other stuffed shirts in the world, all the middle managers and C-suite fucks. And I mean, this was a one-day turnaround from being some bullshit on LinkedIn to being something that's brought up in an all hands at my job. You know? And this shit is fucking wearing me down. I feel like it's not long before it's going to really start being crammed down my throat. And I am just, like I said, I'm a 100% Luddite with regards to AI. I don't want to use it. I don't believe any of this bullshit. I also don't think that 100x is a reasonable ask from any worker anywhere. Unless they're going to pay you 100x. You want to pay me 100x, I'll do 100x. Except for that, it's not fucking possible. Inherently, if you have workers claiming to do 100x output, and you got rid of a whole bunch of other employees because they weren't doing 100x output, you don't have anybody to do 100x looking at the pile of slop that's coming out of all of your employees. It can't be evaluated. That's just a fire hose of slop that no one's going to look at. I think that it's probably just engagement slop for running cover for just doing layoffs, more than likely. Because, of course, all the other, middle manager and C-suite class people are like, wow, this is inspiring. This really shows what the future is going to be like. Blah, blah, blah. That's another thing that worries me when I look at like the responses and comments on LinkedIn to stuff like this is there's nobody that pushes back. LinkedIn is just like one big lockstep AI circle jerk. It's bad, man. It's bad. It's infecting everything, and it's slowly coming to get us all. Yeah. Something that pisses me off, and this happened finally to me more directly, was a coworker generated a web page and they called it coding. And always when people share this stuff, they're ultra hype about it because they pressed a button and then a thing they can't do was done, which is a magic trick, by the way. It is just bullshit. There are already things that you can use to generate web pages. Those have existed for fucking forever. It doesn't make you a coder. It doesn't mean that you've done anything, really. You've generated something useless. You've used a fucking sledgehammer to hammer a nail. The code is probably a shit show. And to even use it for anything, it would have to be recreated by someone who actually can write code. Because you don't have any data sources coming in. There's no accounting for the language it was written in. But what drives me crazy about it is like, that's more direct to me, but there's also other people who are like, I made the photos for this ad with this, or I did the design for this blah 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 for this email, or the writing. It's like, you have coworkers here whose job it is to do these things. And you come bursting through the door, dancing around like a fucking clown going, I'm a developer. Like, do you see what you're doing? You're surrounded by people who spent, 10 or 20 years of their life mastering photography, writing, design, development. And then you come in like a fucking clown with your stupid magic trick and talk about how amazing and how it's the future. And I just don't understand. Like, there's no self-awareness at all. But it's probably because it's coming from the people who do not know these things. They have no sense whatsoever. But it comes across to me like they just do not value anything. They don't value work. They don't value expertise, or the effort that people have made to do anything. Because they don't care. They just come in and like they wave it in front of everybody because look what I did. Fuck you, photographer. Fuck you, engineer. And they haven't done anything. Like the shit that they generated, the photographer can see that the lighting is all fucked up and that the chair can't stand because the fucking thing doesn't understand physics. The writer can tell that the fucking writing is either plagiarized or completely like illogical, nonsensical. Well, I mean, yeah, it does make me feel like I have this weird, desperate feeling like I am sort of disconnecting from society at large. Like I didn't realize how many people. I don't know if people are just moving in this direction or if people were already like this, but just like how many people don't even come anywhere near to thinking about this stuff the way that I do. I know that there are other people who think the way that I do about this stuff. I'm not saying like I'm some special snowflake, but just how farther and farther and farther away I feel from the group. It feels like I'm on like a little rowboat and I'm just drifting further and further out to sea. And I can't say anything about any of these things. If I push back at all, it'll just make me a target, especially in this environment of where you're rewarded for, you know, innovating, quote unquote, with AI. So if I push back, I'm just going to become a pariah. I'm going to be, oh, he doesn't think AI is good. The fuck of it is, even if it were good, I still don't want to use it because it is a giant theft machine. Everyone glosses over that shit. Why does anybody care about that? No one gives a fuck that it's a huge theft machine. It would not exist. You may have done. You probably heard the whoosh of my arms as they came up to do the air quotes. People really just don't give a fuck about that part. And I don't know. It makes me feel hopeless. It makes me lose hope for anything that like people just don't care about anything anymore. They don't seem to care about this giant theft machine being a theft machine and many other things that are like this, where it's like the information is available for you to know, but you don't care enough to know. You only care about the next day, the next week, the next quarter. But beyond that, not my problem. But on the other hand, they're happy. So who's really right here? Yeah. It's all based off of data stolen from us without our consent. Yeah, everyone should. I wish there were more tools like fuck, what's it called? It's named after oh yeah, Nightshade. I've talked about this before, but I'm happy to talk about it again. Uh, there are some tools out there that are designed to poison AI, which is very cool. One of them is called Nightshade, and the whole thing is that it embeds stuff in images that get sucked up by AI, and then it poisons their data set, which is really cool. And everyone should use those. It doesn't work anymore. There's snake oil. I thought there were some that worked. Cloudflare has they've been building an AI labyrinth trap. Oh, well, that sucks. I hope somebody else comes up with something that kills all of AI. We need a hero to save humanity. Star Trek is better than us. Anyway, I hope it dies. Hello. That's a bun butt. He was very waggy.
She was very wiggly, trying to get away from me. She did not like being held in reverse.
I don't know. She seemed to like it. She was wagging very much.
Yeah, but her front was all like, oh, I would like a bowl of cereal, but I just realized what time it was. So,
So you're gonna have a little cereal.
well, yeah, but I need to know where I should eat said bowl of cereal. Are you
I feel like laying down. So
are you done?
I'm wrapping up.
Then I'll take this
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just wait for you.
Okay. I'll be along. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Hey, Mr. Bear. Yes, they went. We're gonna follow. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a good night. I hope AI dies.